Hi and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Dean O'Lally.
I'm Jeff Roberts and we're coming to you from one of my favorite burger joints here in Edmond, Flat Tire, right off of Ayers.
Just west of the UCO campus.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Jeff, let me officially welcome you. It's good to have you here, guest hosting with us this week. But I also want to tell you that Flat Tire is also one of my favorite burger places too.
It's because we know good food, right? As Dino said, we're just down the street from the University of Central Oklahoma, in between Boulevard and University. So it's the heart of Bronco country. But these burgers rival any made in the entire Sooner State.
And you know, the fall is really a great time to try one. As a matter of fact, maybe if you're at a UCO home game.
Of course, you know, there are some bye weekends and some away games that maybe you could check out. This is a really cool place.
Absolutely. Now, we do want to get into the fact that the fall is just a fantastic time to enjoy Oklahoma outdoors. We're going to talk about that starting with Robbers Cave State Park.
The thick forest around Robbers Cave State Park seems to preserve time itself. The massive rock formations not only stand as a testament to time, but they also appear to protect the legends of the area, of the hideouts of Jesse James and Belle Starr. The heat of summer is past and the sunlit days are warm enough to be comfortable and not so cool as to be uncomfortable. Fall is arguably the best season for outdoor activity.
Robbers Cave State Park offers an abundance of outdoor recreational opportunities. We offer a wide variety of activities that people typically expect when they come to an Oklahoma State Park. Hiking and equestrian trails, swimming, boating, fishing, camping, lodging, a nature center, and the list goes on and on. However, we offer a great variety of other activities that people don't typically expect when they come to a park.
Like bicycle rentals, paddle cart rentals, there's a paddle boat dock here at Lake Carlton where you can find canoes, kayaks, aquacycles, and more. There are 89 RV sites, but there are also 26 very comfortable, very charming cabins.
7 of those are 2-bedroom cabins. The rest of those are 1-bedroom cabins. They all come equipped pretty well exactly like they would at home. You've got a refrigerator, a stove, utensils, everything you need to cook with, pretty well equipped. The cabins that we have, they are very comforting, they're cozy, they're tucked away out in the woods here in the Sandboys Mountains. Beautiful view from back behind some of the cabins. Rustic but nice cabins.
And don't forget there's a 20-room lodge right here at Robbers Cave.
They're all set up with 2 beds, accommodate typically 4 people. They all have mini fridges and microwaves in them. Beautiful location, set just above Coon Creek Lake. Have a beautiful view of Coon Creek Lake off the back.
One activity that's taken off at Robbers Cave is the ATV area. They are now working to add another 250 to 300 acres of rideable areas.
We've had a lot of interest in it. We've had quite a few guests comment that they enjoyed their ride out there. Actually seeing a lot more side-by-sides than we are anything else right now. It's a really good terrain. It's more of a technical ride. People have really enjoyed it. We've expanded since we opened that area. Right now it's 250 acres of rideable land. We've gone in and we've established more trails in that area. I think that part of what makes Robbers Cave so popular, aside from the natural and scenic beauty of this area, is what all we have to offer here. The activities that we offer those multiple times throughout the day, year-round. And so even during the winter time, there's always something to do out here. One of the more popular comments that I have heard from our guests that are staying 2, 3, even 4 nights is that that is not enough time to do everything that there is that we offer. And to me, that's the ultimate compliment.
And if you're looking for a great excuse to get outdoors and enjoy Robbers Cave State Park, we have got it for you. And we're talking about the 2016 Robbers Cave Fall Festival. This October marks the 30th year for this fantastic event where thousands visit the park and you can take part in some crafts, a yard sale, a carnival, great food, and one of the largest car shows in the state. This year's event is the weekend of October the 14th through the 16th.
You know, fall's also a great time to hit the greens here in Oklahoma.
And if you're anything like me, and I know you are because we have played golf together before.
Still haven't found my ball.
It's not a pretty sight at all. You may need to get into the swing of things first, and thank goodness Julie Chin found a place where you can do just that. We're going to go to the Flying Tee in Tulsa.
Welcome to the latest stroke of genius to hit Tulsa, the Flying Tee. The entertainment destination is 53,000 square feet of golf, food, and fun on the banks of the Arkansas River.
It mixes 3 different restaurants with golf entertainment, some of the most state-of-the-art technology and gaming aspects that you'll ever see in a driving range type of structure or environment. So it's really all about entertainment.
I thought it was just like a boring sport, but now since I get to go here, I can like actually play it and fun.
3 Oklahoma natives founded Flying Tee, a concept that mixes video gaming with golf.
We're showing you every trace of every single shot that you hit, and we're able to do a lot of games, practice applications. You're actually able to play virtual golf courses in the Bay, which has never been done before in the world. So Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, a lot of the world famous courses, you can actually play here in Jenks, which is pretty amazing.
Flying Tee is first come, first serve. You rent a bay, which fits up to 6 people by the hour. Here, you're hitting real golf balls using real equipment. State-of-the-art technology tracks each stroke.
It's a combination of monitors, cameras that follow the ball from the minute they leave the bay all the way to their final resting spot. So if all 60 bays are hitting at once, we can still track every single ball and be able to tell where it actually originated from or what bay it started in.
This is a place for everyone, from avid golfers to awful amateurs like me.
I'm gonna need a lot more lessons.
And lessons are available. The 4 pros on staff walk the bays, giving free pointers daily, but you can also hire them to coach you.
You can sign up at the front desk or online and book a lesson, which we found, using this type of technology that we have, you can't get that technology and that kind of data on your shots at a normal driving range or normal lesson. So for a very affordable price, you can come here, get a lesson from a top PGA pro, and get all sorts of data and information to help your game.
Of course, all this playing will leave you hungry, and Flying Tee aims to satisfy.
We make everything fresh in-house every day. Everything's from scratch, so we're really excited about the food options we've got here.
On the first floor sports bar, you'll find a great game day atmosphere and top sellers like buffalo chicken pizza, the brisket burger, and shrimp salad. Top it off with this amazing skillet cookie.
I had the pizza and the wings. I've had a bunch of this, and it's good.
Upstairs, you'll find Flight, which pairs food with beverages, and Ironwood, featuring cast iron and wood-fired rotisserie items. Favorites include the seared ribeye, the prime rib burger, and fried chicken sandwich.
The whole idea here is that you're having a lot of fun playing golf. We want to have a lot of fun while you're dining and just have a great experience all around.
Flying Tee. Whether you come for the food, the golf, or both, be prepared to take fun to a whole new level.
We live in Eufaula, so we like coming up, and it's been our second time, and we'll come many more times. Yes, absolutely. It's great fun. It's the best thing we have in Tulsa up to now.
It's really fun. It's good family experience, and everyone should get a chance to do it.
In Jenks, I'm Julie Chin, discovering Oklahoma.
The Flying Tee is open 7 days a week, 9 to 11, Sunday through Thursday, and 9 to 1 on Friday and Saturday. Bays start at $20 for an hour and go up from there, depending on the things that you like and the time of the day.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Like that really grabbed my eye and kind of zoned me in over there. It was beautiful. All of it's really pretty to walk around.
The Southern Oklahoma pit stop with incredible works of art.
They have a cookie in there that most people would just give their life for.
Plus, good food topped with sweet treats, the place that's got everyone talking in Tecumseh.
The business itself has been here for, decades, probably since the late to early 50s.
And decades of deliciousness. We're headed to Southwest Oklahoma for some of the best burgers around. It's all coming up when Discover Oklahoma continues. Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Oklahoma's new 2016 Outdoor Guide is full of the state's most spectacular activities and destinations. And when you use our new mobile app, some of the pages spring to life. So find your Oklahoma state of mind. Order your free guide at travelok.com today.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. Coming to you today from Flat Tire Burgers in Edmond, one of my favorite places to eat.
And it's one of mine as well. And Jeff, I want to thank you again for guest co-hosting this week. Are you earning some extra money on the side or what?
This TV thing doesn't work out. Yeah, I need a job.
Well, you're doing a great job so far. It's called a TV prop, just in case people who are wondering at home.
Listen, I always like suggesting these great places to eat because, I mean, there's just so many around the town, and that's what we do.
Absolutely. And right now, Alyssa and Anderson found a bit of Chickasaw culture at the travel stop near Davis.
Margaret Dillard loves to paint.
The white shirt. White is always a fun color.
With a creative mind and a palette of color. And now, thanks to the Chickasaw Nation, Dillard's art is on display for anyone who travels I-35 through Davis to pause, admire, and even purchase. But for Dillard, her work is so much more than just canvas.
I am Chickasaw. My grandmother was always very proud of her father, and he was a senator for the Chickasaw Nation and interpreted for the preachers for the Indians. I think that was what she was the most proud of, that her daddy helped bring Christianity to some of the people.
And now, generations later, Dillard is bringing that culture and pride to so many more with her creativity.
I love learning the stories as we've gone to different things and we've heard the storytelling. And I read the book about Grandmother Spider to my niece and nephews, and that's what inspired this art piece. It's got Grandmother Spider and some of the other characters in that tale in there, so it's inspired me. The people learning about stickball, I have a couple of pieces where I've used the stickball players as inspiration. My husband does the frames for me. I happen to be lucky enough, an artist, to find a woodworker.
Dillard says her goal with this display, which runs through October 31st, is to simply tell a story, to give people the same sense of excitement that sparked her to paint it to begin with. From the Native American pieces to her new inspiration, the Oklahoma cowboy.
This is a saddle bronc rider at the Edmond Roundup Club Rodeo. They have a Liberty Fest rodeo every year. It's just an exciting moment.
And those who stopped that day at the Welcome Center agreed.
We just turned the corner because we kind of came in the store and we're walking around, and this back wall, the big longhorn skull back there with the bright colors, like that really grabbed my eye and kind of zoned me in over there. It was beautiful. All of it's really pretty to walk around.
We were talking about how lifelike the art looked, and it really drew us over to that wall, so it's kind of neat to meet the artist and see the art, just some spur of the moment little stop.
And after you check out the artwork at the Welcome Center, head right next door. Bedre Chocolate, Exit 55, Davis, Oklahoma, heart of Chickasaw country, discovering Oklahoma. I'm Liz Anderson.
To find out more about other great attractions in Chickasaw country, as well as all across Oklahoma, request a copy of the Oklahoma Travel Guide. Just go to travelok.com and click up at the top where it says Request Free Brochures. Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Nothing is dropped in the grease or placed on the grill until I bring the handwritten ticket back.
Made-to-order burgers that have folks coming back time and again.
We sell a lot of nachos, pulled pork or brisket nachos. They're enough to serve 2 to 3 people.
And a heaping helping of some of the best nachos around. It's all ahead right here on Discover Oklahoma.
The Rhythm and Roots Music Trail is your front row seat to excitement. Hit the road to explore rock, blues, country, all of Oklahoma's rich music heritage. Order your free guide at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Flat Tire Burgers in Edmond, one of my favorite places to grab lunch or even dinner.
And my family eats here pretty regularly too, and they brought us out some of their fantastic food. Here are the Flat Tire cheese fries, melted cheddar, bacon, green onions, and jalapeno. Ooh. They got the Flat Tire blowout, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and a fried egg. That's one of my favorites. And Jeff, I know one of yours, the macaroni and cheeseburger. It's caramelized onions, jalapenos, bacon, macaroni and cheese. Yes, thank you very much.
Can we get a napkin? I mean, all this stuff is amazing.
But if you don't mind a little bit of a drive for a bite, you can head down to about Pottawatomie County, just off of Highway 9. Great place to eat.
Absolutely, and Jennifer Reynolds is going to take us to the Farmer's Daughter Market in Tecumseh.
Farmer's Daughter Market in Tecumseh is not just a restaurant, it's an absolute warren of clever, homey destinations, all the brainchildren of real-life farmer's daughter and Tecumseh city servant Linda Prater, who planned to start a little lunch counter.
I hope that it would bring people into Tecumseh to improve our sales tax base.
That lunch counter evolved into the Tomato Patch Cafe, which serves up food Grandma's way. The brisket stew is chock full of meat and veggies with a hearty broth you only get from thyme and great ingredients. The tomato pie is like the deepest deep dish pizza ever in a flaky handmade crust with luscious fresh tomatoes and gooey melted cheese.
You got chopped salad? Yes.
So many salads I couldn't keep track of them, all with the kinds of accompaniments that mean you won't be hungry an hour later. And the desserts? Hey, look out, Grandma, these folks have been in your recipe book.
I do a bread pudding with a vanilla cream sauce, and it's real popular. I only do that on Fridays and Saturdays. And then we had a blackberry cobbler. Everything is fresh and homemade.
Added to Linda's offerings are the gorgeous desserts of the Calico Kitchen, already a beloved mainstay in Holdenville, Ada, and Seminole. The lemon blueberry cake is otherworldly.
It's really, really good. It has a touch of lemon in the frosting and in the cake, and the blueberries just really are good. It's really, really good cake. The strawberry cake is excellent. They have a cookie in there that most people would just give their life for.
That would be the Cloud 9 cookie. That is, in fact, mouth heaven. Warning, you can pick up more in the bakery, which is right on the way out.
Thank you.
Just try to keep from getting something for the road. I dare you. I took home 4. On Fridays and Saturdays, they welcome to the menu the savory offerings of Pickles and Pig's Smokehouse, which include these mouth-watering ribs. And check out the deviled egg reclining in that cushy bed of homemade mashed potatoes.
On Friday and Saturdays, we sell a lot of nachos, pulled pork or brisket nachos. They're enough to serve 2 to 3 people.
Oh, and there's a shady, kid-friendly patio and lots of menu items the little ones will gladly gobble up. Nobody will go home hungry, I promise, but when you do go home, be sure to slide into the Takery and pick up something to go. Your family will love you for it, and you will never fear the church potluck again.
I tell people when it goes out the front door, I don't care what name you put on it, just enjoy it.
Grab fresh, local produce, find a vintage something in the farmhouse home decor shop, or stop by the homestead next door and find heartwarming treasures you'll remember from Grandma's house. In the spring and fall, there are flowering plants for your yard. And who knows how Linda's dream will blossom next.
This little lunch counter, which it was supposed to be, and it turned into this adventure. And I just love it.
And I'm betting you'll love it too. Discovering Oklahoma, I'm Jennifer Reynolds.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, we'll help you find a great place to eat. Get a copy of the all-new Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click where it says Request Free Brochures.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
So if you would like to add bacon or jalapenos, grilled onions.
If you can dream it up, they can do it. We're headed to a made-to-order burger joint that's been packing them in for decades when Discover Oklahoma continues.
And the waving wheat.
Kiss your snow sweet.
When the wind comes
Right behind the rain.
we know we belong to the land. And the land we belong to is grand.
And when we say, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
What a great time we've had here hanging at one of my favorite places to eat, Flat Tire Burgers here in Edmond.
And you know, this place has actually been here a while, but nothing like our next story. Lauren Ferrum is going to take us and show us a little piece of Duncan history, and I got to tell you, this next location, it's also pretty tasty.
Back in the 60s, this place was known as the Tastee Freeze. Now known as Tasties, this dine-in and drive-through is a favorite spot here in Duncan, Oklahoma. Where old-fashioned meets next generation, you'll want to check it out.
The business itself has been here for, oh man, decades, probably since the late to early 50s.
Tasties owner Laurel Davis bought the restaurant after seeing the building for sale, and it was a quick turnaround to get it open.
I was just driving by the business, it said for sale, and it just popped in my head, I wonder what a property on the highway goes for. About 2 weeks later, we were under contract, and 2 weeks later, I was open. So it was a rush and roar kind of deal, and it has been crazy ever since.
And Tasties customers are going crazy for their fresh, made-to-order burgers and sides.
We have burgers, salads, sandwiches, and you can make anything that you can think of. We can try, at least try, to make it for you. Nothing is dropped in the grease or placed on the grill until I bring the handwritten ticket back.
Tasties menu is good, simple diner food, and everything is made to order, offering lots of options for you to make your burger exactly how you like it.
With burgers, you can add anything that you can think of that we do have in the restaurant. Build your own is just something that we have given the customers because we really want the food and the burgers and everything that we do to be about the customer. So if you would like to add bacon or jalapenos, grilled onions, we even have an option for a fried egg. You can really do it any way you'd like.
Regular customers David and Ashley Baronic have their very own burger creation they order each time they eat at Tasties.
What do you get on your burger? Your burgers are a little different than
bacon, egg, cheeseburger.
We get over easy and over medium eggs on our burgers.
Almost like a breakfast burger?
Kinda, yeah.
It's not something that's actually on the menu, but
Yeah.
they make it for us.
They make it for us, so that's why we keep coming back.
Besides burgers, Tasties has salads, chili dogs, and lots of great sides to choose from. We heard from lots of customers that the spicy cheese bites were a must-try.
I think they're just pepper jack cheese, deep fried, and you dip them in ranch. Extremely healthy and delicious.
So for delicious old-fashioned diner food with great service, come to Tasties.
The food's great, and it's one of those places they know you by name.
Discovering Oklahoma, I'm Lauren Farram.
Tasties is located in Duncan on North Highway 81. They're open Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 7 and 10:30 to 2 on Saturdays. Worth noting, they are closed on Sunday, so don't head down there tomorrow.
I got to tell you, I have had a blast hanging out here at one of my favorite places to eat here in Edmond at Flat Tire Burgers. I want to say thanks to them for hosting us. Thanks to you, Dino, for letting me be here. All the crew. John's done a great job. You can shake the camera, John, like thank you. Appreciate that. There he goes. He's trying to.
There you go. He's waiting to jump into the food here in just a second.
Hurry up. But this has been a blast. Thank you.
Well, it's been our pleasure to have you as a guest co-host. And you know what? We need to do this again really soon.
I'm on for it.
Hey, a quick reminder about Flat Tire Burgers. They're on East Ayers Street near UCO in Edmond. You'll find them open 7 days, starting at 11 a.m. and well past dinner time.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, if you're thinking about checking out a powwow performance this fall, well, we've got some great ideas for you.
And I'm not done sharing my favorite places just yet. Join me for a look at the newly renovated Soda Steve's on Lake Tenkiller. Good people and great food. It's all coming up next Saturday night right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember.
Wait, I get to say this?
You get to say it.
There's always something to discover in Oklahoma.
By the way, this one's mine.
No, that one's mine.
No, and I'm going to take half of these right here. Okay, well then I'm out of here.